So far, you have rattled through these questions, you have romped along, and we now find ourselves this late in the game with £85,000 in the prize fund. Did you give me the right answer? Yes!
Oh, I knew that one.
You knew that. 95 grand's what you're looking at now. I know, it's frightening, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is the money for again?
Well, mainly, we'd really like to have another baby, and it's kind of an expensive business, and we feel like we need, you know, something
you
behind
the
us.
house as well, don't you?
And we've bought a new old house. We need to put a new kitchen in it and that sort of thing.
OK.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to go a long way towards all that,
Yeah.
if you can stay the course. So, for 95 grand, another 5 grand, here is your next question. What is the name of the family at the centre of the TV series Family Guy? Is it Smith, Griffin, or Hill?
I absolutely love this show. I think it's like probably the funniest thing on TV. I know the main character is Peter Griffin, so I'm pretty certain it's Griffin.
Would you like me to accept Griffin as your answer?
Yes, please.
OK, a very confident Griffin is what you're saying. If that is right, £95,000 in the prize fund. Amazing. Did he give me the right answer? Is it Griffin? Yes! Now, here's the thing. You are just one question away from putting £100,000 in the prize fund. And you know what's important? You're on your own in winner's row, which means that you don't have to stake your claim with anybody else. It's do or die. It's you on your own, cash or no cash. So I do wish you the best of luck. This is probably the second most important question of the night. The most important one is the one that will follow if you give me the right answer now. So, are you ready, audience? Are you with him? I think you can take that as a given. We've just put a little bit of wind beneath your wings there to give you a lift in case you don't like the question.
Oh, well, yeah.
I hope you do. Here we go. I hope it's a good one for you. Please reveal the £100,000 question. Love Is the Answer was a UK #1 album for which singer in 2009? Is it Diana Ross, Cher, or Barbara Streisand? I beg you to take your time on this one. Do you like this one?
I don't hate it.
That means you like it.
Well, I think I know the answer, and two of them I can't remember that they've kind of released anything new for a really long time. But I know that Barbara Streisand's was on TV promoting things recently. I don't own it, because I think she was on some of the sort of chat shows in the evening and that sort of thing, and normally they do that to promote something. So purely because I don't think it's the other two, I think it's Barbara Streisand.
Are you saying accept Barbara Streisand as your answer?
Yes, please.
Ollie, I have done just that. Now then, there's £95,000 in the prize fund. Here's where we find out whether it's 100 grand and you're the only one who gets the chance to go for it, or it stays at 95 for the moment and someone else gets to come over. It all depends upon Barbara Streisand. So, please, for that chance to go for that 100 grand, tell me that it is in fact Barbara Streisand. Yes! The klaxon has gone. Well done, congratulations. You have been amazing. You have been amazing. That prize fund is now frozen at £100,000. You know what that means. You and you alone, Ollie, are staking your claim on the turn of one question to go home on your own with 100 grand. You're one question away from that. You can sit easy for a moment. Guys, I don't know what to say to you. You've smiled throughout the whole experience. You've been patient. You appreciate this is a most unusual night. But much as I've loved meeting you and your friends and family, with a heavy heart, I have to say good night. So I'm sorry. Good night, guys. How are you feeling right now?
Kind of bit floaty.
Bit floaty?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. You're on your own winners row. There's 100 grand in the prize fund. That could all be yours. It depends solely on one answer you give me to one more question. You can relax for the moment. I will be back with your question imminently, but for now, Ollie, you've been a star. Wonderful. I'm sure you haven't forgotten a few minutes ago, Ollie, on his own, put £100,000 in the prize fund, which means he's looking at the chance of taking home the whole 100 grand. And you know he's only one question away from the cash. How are you feeling?
Yeah, fairly kind of terrified, I guess. Yeah.
Well, you know, it's all very well putting money into the prize fund. However,
Yeah.
this is the one that means whether I write the cheque for 100 grand for you or not. So, I mean, I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm
This
good
is
to go.
only the third time in the years this show's been on the air that this has happened. So let's make it third time a charm.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes. Please.
I do wish you the best of luck. Let me see the question. Okay. In which year were Richard Pryor, Bruce Lee, and John Lennon born? Were they born in 1935, 1940, or 1945? Okay. Like it?
Not especially.
Okay.
Okay. Right. I guess the question is, how old would they... How old... Really, John Lennon's the only one I could probably have a kind of rough idea about. I'm just trying to think, how old were the Beatles when they kind of started? And it's the early 60s, isn't it? Like 63? And so that would make him... So 1945 would make them 18, which feels about... They weren't as old as... I just can't imagine they were as old as 23 when they started. I'm pretty sure it's not 1935. And I know lots and lots and lots of babies were born in 1945, obviously, like the war babies. 45, 46. I don't know. Oh my God. Is Paul McCartney 70? Why is Paul McCartney 70 years old? Can't be. Okay, John Lennon. How old was he when he died? Oh, 40. So 1980. Well, maybe he is 70. Is Paul McCartney as old as 70 years?
Who would have thought someone's birthday would have such relevance? Amazing, isn't it? Think about it.
Richard Pryor, 60s. Okay.
Are you veering towards one in particular right now, Ollie?
I keep trying to think of things, so I keep trying to remember when John Lennon was assassinated. And it's about 1980 something, I think. And I know he was in his early 40s. But if it's 1940, I know maybe he's slightly older than Paul McCartney. I know George Harrison was the youngest. I know they got chucked out of Germany because George Harrison wasn't old enough. And so he must have been underage. I don't know. I think, I'm going to get, it's 1945.
Would you like me to take 1945 as your answer?
Yes, please.
I accept 1945 as your answer. If that is right, you are leaving here with £100,000. If it is wrong, I'm afraid there are no cheques to hand out tonight. And that would be a tragedy because you've given me so many correct answers. You find yourself alone in Winners Row, looking at 100 grand. It is very near, but did you do it? So, for £100,000, Ollie, We're all with you. Please tell me that Bruce Lee, Richard Pryor, and John Lennon were born in 1945. 1940. Ollie, I am so sorry. Big cheer, please. You deserve it. Ollie, I'm so sorry, but I have to say goodnight. I'm so... Genuinely, give me a hug. I'm so sorry, my friend. Come on, give him a cheer. It's been wonderful. Thank you. Well, unfortunately, no checks to give out tonight, so I have to say goodnight, but I will see you soon. Until then, have a great night. Good night.